Did you know that the world consumes a staggering 174 million metric tons of sugar every year? That's a mountain of sweetness. But have you ever wondered how this sweet sensation makes its journey from the sugarcane fields to your dining table? Let's embark on that journey today. Our story begins in tropical regions, where the tall, green stalks of sugarcane plants sway gently in the sun. A hard day's work awaits the farmers as they harvest these sturdy plants by hand, chopping down the mature stalks with precision and care. It's a labor-intensive process, but it's just the first step in the sugarcane's sweet transformation. From the fields, the harvested sugarcane is sent to a mill. Here, the cane is crushed between heavy rollers to extract the sweet juice, while the leftover fibrous material, known as bagasse, is often used for fuel or livestock feed. The extracted juice is then clarified, evaporated, and crystallized. This results in raw cane sugar, a natural sweetener with a slightly golden color and a rich flavor profile. But for those who prefer their sugar white, there's an additional step. The raw cane sugar is further refined to remove any remaining impurities. Chemicals such as lime or carbon dioxide are used in this process, resulting in the pure white crystals we know as refined sugar. Now, while sugar might take the cake when it comes to enhancing the flavor of our food and drinks, it's important to remember that it can pack a punch when it comes to our health. Consuming excessive amounts of sugar can lead to weight gain, increase the risk of chronic diseases like obesity and type 2 diabetes, and even cause dental issues. Not to mention, diets high in sugar often displace nutrient-rich foods, leading to potential nutrient deficiencies. So, as we savor the sweetness that sugar adds to our lives, it's crucial to keep a check on our intake. Opting for natural sweeteners, cutting down on processed foods, and making healthier choices can go a long way in maintaining our health. After all, moderation is key. Remember, it's not just about cutting out sugar entirely, but about creating a balance that allows us to enjoy the sweetness of life without compromising our health. So the next time you reach for that sugar jar, take a moment to appreciate the journey it's been on. From the sun-kissed fields of sugarcane to the complex processes in the mill, and finally, to your table, every teaspoon of sugar has a story to tell. And as you savor its sweetness, remember to enjoy it responsibly, because good health is the sweetest treat of all. Now that we've explored the journey of sugar and its health implications, it's time to put our taste buds to the test. In this part of the video, we're going to conduct a taste showdown between cane sugar and refined sugar. We've assembled a panel of tasters who will sample a variety of foods, each sweetened with one of the two types of sugar. They'll rate each sample based on its sweetness and overall flavor. At the end of the showdown, we'll tally the scores to see which sugar our tasters prefer. So which will it be? The rustic charm of cane sugar or the pure sweetness of refined sugar? Stay tuned to find out which sugar reigns supreme in our taste test. Now let's delve a little deeper and examine the nutritional values of cane sugar and refined sugar. To give you a clear picture, we'll compare their calorie content, carbohydrate content, and other nutritional factors. Is cane sugar really a healthier option, or is refined sugar not as bad as it's often made out to be? We'll also shed light on the potential health benefits and drawbacks of each type of sugar. As we navigate through this comparison, remember that while sugar can add sweetness to our lives, it's crucial to consume it in moderation. Keep this in mind as we move forward into the heart of our sugar showdown. Finally, let's consider the environmental impact of producing cane sugar versus refined sugar. Sugarcane farming requires large amounts of water and often involves deforestation to make room for plantations. On the other hand, the refining process also has its environmental challenges, including air pollution from the burning of fossil fuels and water pollution from the disposal of waste products. As consumers, it's important for us to consider the environmental impact of our choices. After all, every purchase we make is a vote for the kind of world we want to live in. Welcome back to part 2 of our sugar showdown. In the first part, we delved deep into the journey of sugar from its raw state to the refined product we find on supermarket shelves. We explored the milling process, the refining for whiteness, and the various health considerations that come with sugar consumption. We also compared cane sugar to refined sugar, analyzing their nutritional values and environmental impacts. Now we're going to take it a step further and look at how these two types of sugar affect our bodies differently. We'll also explore some alternatives to sugar that are gaining popularity for their health benefits and lesser environmental impact. So, buckle up and get ready for some sweet revelations. Let's dive right in. As we continue our sugar showdown, we shift our focus to an aspect that is often overlooked: the economic impact of sugar production. Sugar is not just a sweet treat, it's a significant player in the global economy. Let's start with the benefits. Sugar production is a major source of employment in many countries, especially in developing nations where sugarcane is a primary agricultural product. It fuels local economies, providing livelihoods to millions of people. However, it's not all sweet and rosy. The sugar industry also has its drawbacks. It is heavily reliant on subsidies and tariffs, which can lead to economic instability. Additionally, the volatility of sugar prices on the global market can have a profound impact on the economies of sugar-producing countries. Speaking of global trade, sugar plays a pivotal role. It's one of the world's most traded commodities, with an intricate web of trade routes spanning across continents. This trade generates billions of dollars in revenue each year, making it a key component of the global economy. As you can see, sugar plays a significant role in our economy far beyond its presence in our kitchens. In the next part of our showdown, we'll dive deeper into the alternatives to sugar and their impacts on our health and the environment. Stay tuned. As we continue our journey, it's time to examine the social implications of sugar consumption. Sugar in its various forms is deeply woven into the fabric of our societies. It's present in our celebrations, our comfort foods, and even our daily routines. It's also a significant player in our social norms and behaviors. From a young age, we're conditioned to associate sugar with reward and happiness. A birthday isn't complete without a cake. A movie isn't the same without popcorn or a soda, and a job well done often merits a sweet treat. This cultural conditioning plays a significant role in our consumption patterns, often leading to overconsumption. However, the social aspect of sugar isn't all sprinkles and frosting. The excessive consumption of sugar has a profound impact on public health. It's a leading contributor to obesity, diabetes, and other health issues, leading to a significant burden on healthcare systems worldwide. The social cost of these health issues is immense, affecting not only those who suffer from these conditions, but also their families and society at large. Sugar, it seems, has a sweet but complex social footprint. It brings joy and comfort, but it also contributes to health issues and societal challenges. As we continue our sugar showdown, we'll explore the alternatives to sugar and their potential to change this narrative. Stay tuned.